Have you ever wished you could read someone's mind? What if I told you, you don't need to read minds, you just need to read their body, because the body never lies. While words can be manipulated, the body speaks a language that is raw, honest, and automatic. Every gesture, every posture, every tiny movement is a signal. And once you learn how to decode these signals, you can understand people better than they understand themselves. Think about this. You've probably met someone who said they were fine, but their arms were crossed, their jaw was tight, and their eyes kept looking away. Your gut told you something was off, and your gut was right. That's your brain already reading body language at a subconscious level. But imagine if you could do it consciously. Imagine if you could look at someone and know exactly what they're thinking, not because you're psychic, but because you're observant. This skill is not magic, it's science, and once you learn it, you can never unsee it. Let me give you the first secret. The feet. Most people focus on the face. They look at eyes, at smiles, at expressions. But the feet are the most honest part of the body. Why? Because we've been trained to control our facial expressions since childhood. We learn to smile when we don't want to. We learn to hide anger, but we never learn to control our feet. If someone is standing with their feet pointed toward you, they're interested. If their feet are pointed toward the door, they want to leave. They may be smiling at you, but their feet are already gone. This is one of the most reliable cues because people rarely think about their feet. It's an unconscious signal that reveals true intentions, and that's just the beginning. The second secret is the arms. Crossed arms are the most common defensive gesture. It's a barrier, a shield. When someone crosses their arms, they're protecting themselves. They may feel uncomfortable, insecure, or defensive. But here's the catch. Crossed arms can also mean they're cold or just comfortable. So how do you know the difference? Look at their hands. If their hands are clenched into fists behind crossed arms, they're angry. If their hands are relaxed and thumbs are pointing up, they're confident. The thumbs always tell the truth. This tiny detail can completely change your interpretation of the situation. Now let's talk about the face. The face is the most expressive part of the body, but it's also the most deceptive. Micro-expressions are the key. These are tiny, involuntary facial expressions that last for a fraction of a second. A flash of anger, a flicker of fear, a split second of disgust. Most people miss them, but once you train your eyes, you can catch them. And when you catch a micro-expression, you've caught the truth. Because micro-expressions cannot be faked. They are pure, unfiltered emotion. This is why interrogators and psychologists use them to detect deception and uncover hidden feelings. Pay attention to the eyes. Dilated pupils indicate interest or attraction. Narrowed eyes indicate suspicion or anger. If someone's eyes are darting around the room, they may be anxious or lying. But if someone holds eye contact a little too long, they may be challenging you. The eyes are the gateway to the mind, and they reveal more than words ever could. In fact, studies show that we can tell a lot about a person's emotional state just by looking at their eyes. They truly are the windows to the soul. Now the fourth secret, the hands. Open palms indicate honesty. When someone shows you their palms, they're saying, "I have nothing to hide." This is why judges and interrogators look for open palms. It's a sign of truth. On the other hand, hidden hands, in pockets behind the back, indicate that someone is hiding something. Maybe they're nervous. Maybe they're lying. Maybe they're just cold. But more often than not, hidden hands mean hidden intentions. So if you want to know if someone is being honest, watch their hands closely. And then there's the fifth secret, the posture. A person who stands tall, shoulders back, chest open, they're confident. They feel powerful. They own the room. But someone who slouches, who makes themselves small, who hides their body, they're either insecure, submissive, or anxious. Posture tells you how someone sees themselves, and it tells you how they want you to see them. So if you want to appear more confident, stand tall and open up your chest. It's that simple. Now, here's the most important question. How do you use all of this? You don't use it to manipulate people. You use it to understand people. You use it to become a better communicator. You use it to detect when someone is in pain, or when someone is uncomfortable, or when someone is genuinely happy. Because when you can read body language, you can respond with empathy. And empathy is the real superpower. It helps you build deeper connections and avoid misunderstandings. Let me give you a real-life example. Imagine you're in a meeting. Your boss says they're happy with your work, but their arms are crossed, their eyes are narrowed, and their feet are pointing toward the door. What do you believe? The words or the body? The body, of course, because the body never lies. This is why body language is so powerful. It reveals what words try to hide. Another important point, context matters. A single gesture doesn't always mean the same thing. For example, crossed arms might mean defensiveness, but in a cold room it might just mean the person is cold. So always look for clusters of signals. If someone is crossing their arms, avoiding eye contact and leaning away, that's a clear sign of discomfort. But if they're crossing their arms while smiling and leaning in, they might just be comfortable. Now let me share a few more advanced tips. Mirroring is a powerful technique. When someone mirrors your body language, they're copying your gestures, your posture, your tone. It's a strong sign of rapport. It means they're connecting with you. On the other hand, if someone is deliberately not mirroring you, they may be disconnected or resistant. This is a subtle but powerful cue that many people miss. Another advanced cue is the direction of the torso. The torso is a strong indicator of interest. If someone's torso is turned toward you, they're engaged. If their torso is turned away, they're disengaged. This is even more reliable than the feet because it's harder to control. So if you want to know if someone is interested in you, look at their torso. It will tell you more than their words ever will. Now let's talk about lying. Many people think that liars avoid eye contact. That's a myth. In fact, some liars hold eye contact for too long. They overcompensate. So don't rely on eye contact alone. Instead, look for clusters of signals. A stiff posture, repeated touching of the face, a fake smile, and a lack of detail in their story. These are much more reliable indicators of deception. And here's a bonus tip, the smile. A genuine smile reaches the eyes. It creates tiny wrinkles around the corners of the eyes. A fake smile only involves the mouth. So if you see a smile that doesn't reach the eyes, it's probably fake. This is one of the easiest and most reliable ways to spot a fake smile. Now, here's the most important question. How do you use all of this? You don't use it to manipulate people. You use it to understand people. You use it to become a better communicator. You use it to detect when someone is in pain, or when someone is uncomfortable, or when someone is genuinely happy. Because when you can read body language, you can respond with empathy. And empathy is the real superpower. It helps you build deeper connections and avoid misunderstandings. The next time you're in a conversation, stop listening to the words for a moment. Look at their body. Look at their feet, their hands, their posture, their eyes, their torso, their smile. See what their body is saying, and you'll realize that the body speaks louder than words ever will. This skill takes practice, but once you master it, you'll see the world differently. Now you know the secrets. Go and practice. Start with people you know, then try it with strangers. Pay attention to the feet, the arms, the face, the hands, the posture, the torso, and the smile, and always look for clusters of signals. With practice, you'll become a master at reading people. And that's a skill that will serve you for life. The more you practice, the better you'll get. And soon you'll be able to read people like a book.